Hi guys, welcome to Cardano. Quick and dirty update on what's happening, because Cardano is right now up 5% while everything else is down a little bit. Even Bitcoin is pumping up here a little bit right now. But you know, we want to know if Cardano is actually out of this downtrending phase up here or accumulation zone, because this over here is actually accumulation zone. It's some kind of channel that goes towards downside. You'll see up here the yellow line, that's the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, and entire part up here is accumulation zone actually. So you know, just like Bitcoin, we want to get out of this accumulation zone and pump. And as you see, you know, Cardano didn't pump that much. It did go up like something like 60-70% towards upside, but it didn't actually go that much. A lot of other coins, even Bitcoin, has been going up above actually Bitcoin is only 88%, but still more than Cardano. So Cardano is not yet out of this accumulation zone, but once it gets out of the accumulation zone, that's when you get the big pumps. So these are more important things to know about Cardano. It's not out of the accumulation zone. It has nice move towards upside up here. You can see up here it's bouncing off of this 20 moving average on the weekly time frame right now, getting above 10, but we're still not above 50. And you want to get above 50 moving average, because if you just look at a 50 moving average, it was some kind of a very nice indication that once you're above it, you're bullish, and once you're below it, you're technically very bearish. You can see up here trying a couple of times to break this above the 50 moving average. We failed that, and right now we are still below that 50 moving average, but we want to try to get above that moving average eventually and become very strongly bullish. What you're gonna see here, there is a lot of a lot of different trends up here. Now when we're gonna talk about trends, let's move the moving average for a second up here. You'll notice here that this first trend up here, you know, that broke very fast. Actually the entire trend up here actually broke very fast. You know, this is the first break of the trend. This is actually very bullish. So we broke this trend and we continued this small trend towards downside. We broke that as well. So this big trend over here, let me draw a nice line up here. This big trend over here actually broken up here. So technically this bear phase or bear market phase on Cardano, it's already over. So anything right now that this sideways action that we are having right now, it's only accumulation zone, but this accumulation zone is not actually going straight sideways. It's going a little bit towards the downside over here. So we got some kind of exhaustion phase with accumulation zone towards downside, which is normal price action that's happening, right? So this accumulation zone is still not out of that accumulation zone. So if you see up here right now, that even this first move towards downside up here got broken towards upside. So what we have right now is something that looks like this over here. It looks like we might be breaking that level towards upside up here, and I would say that I'm a little bit bullish, but not just quite yet, because there are of course important levels to break. If you look here on just in this very last part up here, the resistance here at the top, where is the resistance here at the top, the stop, you'll see that right now this move up here is coming exactly to that resistance up here, maybe even this one up here, these two up here. You can see we are hitting that right on the top right now, and we are not just above that. Also this is very big candle towards upside, so I would assume this is gonna act as a resistance for a little while. Now there are no big moves towards upside, it's just slowly climbing up here towards the top. But what we do not want to do right now is break this trend over here. Where is the trend up here? I think maybe because I want to use this one as well, maybe this one up here, give or take, something like this. I think I drew it something like this the first time, although this was some kind of fake out towards the downside. It is still short-term trend towards upside. This right now on the daily time frame, and right now we have this trend going up here. We still need to break the resistance line up here, so we are technically at the resistance level, and we need to break that towards upside, but we are not quite there just yet. I mean, we are close, but not there just yet. So the 5% that's happening right now, this move, 5% move on the daily time frame up here, you see up here, this is the 5% move, 4.9% move towards upside. This green candle up here is very nice and dandy, but we are not above these very certain, very interesting long-term trend levels over here. So this downtrend over here has been going on for a while. I would say that it is still in effect, very much well. There was some kind of channel over here that we have been going. We are still in the channel. We are coming very close to ending the channel over here, but we are just not there. A lot of other coins are already out of these accumulation zones. They have been pumping and going towards upside. ARA is a little bit, holding back, but I would assume as soon as we are outside this channel up here, above these previous highs up here, I would assume that this is gonna, skyrocket towards the upside, because there is no other way that this can actually move. There is no other way to this move. The most important level that you should watch for are actually two levels, but I would say that because I've been drawing very nice trend lines over here, and if you look at on the weekly time frame up here, something like this one up here, give or take. Where was the line? Maybe it was something like this up here, give or take, and it wasn't this. I don't know where the line was. There was some kind of line, but The most important level, like we just said, I don't know if I actually said it, but it's the 50 moving average. We need to get above that. Once you're above the 50 moving average, that's a 0.43. That's when Cardano is gonna actually have a good time. That's when Cardano is gonna outperform Bitcoin. That's when Cardano is gonna outperform everything. That's when Cardano is gonna outperform XRP, you know, and that's what we're actually waiting for. So, is it nice move? It is very nice move. We are hitting resistance right now. We still need to break that resistance towards upside. There might be some very nice channel up here. Something like this goes towards upside. So I would say that this might, you know, is going to continue, you know, zigzagging up here towards upside. But once this channel breaks towards upside up here, this is going to explode. A lot of you don't know a lot about technical analysis. That's fine. But what I want to tell you is that you can have several different channels. You can have a channel that goes towards downside and goes towards upside. What is most normal for anything that goes towards upside is to break towards downside. That's why once this thing breaks towards upside, you have an explosive move towards upside. That's what we're waiting for. So it's like, you know, quick and dirty update on what's happening with Cardano. Unfortunately, not much. Yes, we are creating higher highs up here on the daily time frame. We are moving up. Everything looks nice and dandy, but you know, big moves, a little bit more, and you know, big moves are gonna come. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Bye bye.